Everyone, I'm Soumya, currently pursuing MBA at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. I have assignment on types of interviews. First, what is interview? When looking for a career change, employer may ask for participant interview process understood the character traits, skills, attitude to work. Interviews allow the employer or interviewer decide whether they are suitable candidate for the vacant position. Learning more about the interview and how to present yourself during an interview can increase the chances of getting hired a desirable job. First one is structured interview. A structured interview process where the employer asks for a fixed set of questions for all the candidates who are appearing for the interviews. Rather than the focusing on experience-based question, an employer prefers asking the set of questions recording response of every candidate. It may help to selecting the suitable candidate according to their answers and easy to eliminate them. Unstructured interview. An unstructured interview as conversation occurs conversationally and the interviewer can ask the question related to the candidate's skill, experience, qualifications. Such interviews do not follow the set of format and interviews can go the directions. The traditional interview method that organization uses hire suitable candidate for the unstructured interview. Interview skill by the comparing performance after the candidate. Then situational interview. This interview, employer present the candidate with the problem. Employer use the interview process to evaluate and approach the solving problem. Through the interview, employee understand the what action candidate would take in the various job-related situation. When the answering such question, exploring the expect candidate to give answer related the similar situation candidate handle the past. Behavioral interviews. This interview technical which employer use to gauge the evaluate the candidate past behavior different situation. It helped to understanding the how candidate would perform similar situation at work. It is easier to employer predict the success of candidate in the past performance. Usually, an employer asks open-ended question about specific situation to hire suitable candidate. The employer then tailored candidate response against the anchoring rate scale. Stress interview. Employer gauge candidate ability to respond stress different workplace situation using the interview style. For some job, a role of consultant, employee conduct a stress interview at spot sensitive applicant and separate sensitive high stress candidate from the rest. It is the interview style of an applicant who has been attitude and stressful. Such interview called as stress interviews. And then technical interviews. A technical interview is an interview types of help the employer understand the technical and job related aptitude when applying for the healthcare, informational technology engineer and science candidate more likely to face technical interview. Through the such interviews, employer gauge the technical expertise to help the understand whether have required the complete and job specific duties. Then one-to-one time interview. This is the common type of interview. Only the interview and interviews candidate. Conversational types of interview where the employer drives agenda initially and candidate asks the question towards and usually employer asks generally technical and situational behavior questions one-to-one interview. It is the great interview technique understand the candidate experience and domain knowledge. Video or phone interviews. Such interview occur on phone via video. An employer conducts such interview when candidate cannot attend the face-to-face interview rather than calling candidate interview. Employees usually conduct the phone interviews screening potential candidate. When the candidate receives the unexpected call from the employee and they give answer that help employee understand the candidate intelligence and interpersonal skill. Individual interview. Individual interview format involve the only one interview with the candidate. In such interview, employee can ask the situation behavior question. Usually in the such question, an interview may ask following questions. It may be introduce yourself, strength and weakness, like that. Then group interview. In group interview, a company interview multiple applicant in the same time. The interviewer may provide a topic to the group discussion. During this group discussion, observe the rate of the performance. Such an interview format help the employer understanding the different needs and skills, qualification of the candidate. It helps the interpersonal communication and usually group interview candidate apply their skill, strength and qualification when interacting with others. Then panel interview. A panel interviews several interviewers assess an individual candidate on their skill, qualification and experience. Often the panel express hiring the manager, a colleague, and team managers. In such format, interviewer usually asks the questions and answer the candidate provide allows the panel see how fit company various and culture. During the panel interview focus on the maintaining eye contact with the all of who are interviews. Multiple round. When hiring the technical role of many organizations conduct multiple interviews to evaluate the candidate skills and qualification. It multiple round interviews. The first round is may compare technical round and the last round may be a manager discussion and salary manager discussion to the candidate and salary expectations. Success in the multiple round interview involves the applying communication and interpersonal skill, answering the question and highlight your skills. Then informational interview. The informational interview format is when they interact with the professional working in a company. You are preparing for an informational interview. Candidate conduct professional from the different company and schedule a time to meet them. A professional can help the understanding to work culture and environment of the company. They answer the questions. And the last one is computer assisted. Computer assisted interviews are video interviews. Employer provides a series of questions of their screen and processing the key of keyboard and through the techniques of result faster hiring and cannot assess candidate cannot assess emotional intelligence, communication skill or interpersonal skill. Companies prefer using the interview technique when screening and filtering out of large base candidate applying for the single job. These are the types of interview. Thank you for watching this video.